what's going on? McLaughlin here from SnareDrumTV.com. This is episode 41. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to play a 16th note, one-note timing. Alright? Now, the one-note timing is simply dissecting a beat of 16th notes by hand. Right? And that'll make more sense as we go along. But we're going to plug this exercise into the 4-2-1 formula to make it a really comprehensive exercise that gets you really familiar with downbeats as well as upbeats. Okay? So, the first measure of this exercise is a check measure, alright? And what a check is just a reference measure or a beat of reference to guide you through the fundamental aspect that you're actually working on, okay? So in this case, the first measure is a measure of straight 16th notes starting with right hand lead and using alternating sticking, alright? Now in the second measure, we're going to play all the downbeats and the ands, okay? So this is all the right hand, okay? So if I played the first and second measure back to back, we would have this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? Now, in the third measure, we're going to go back to a measure of check. So we're going to have 4 beats of straight 16 notes with alternating sticking. And in measure 4, we're going to play the opposite of measure 2, which is with the left hand, okay? And it's going to be on all the E's and the U's, all right? So measure 3 and 4 sound like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? So the first 4 measures together sound like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? Now, those would be the fours section of the first section of the 4-2-1, right? Now, in the second section of the 4-2-1 formula, we're going to play 2 beats of each. Okay, so we're going to play 2 beats of check, followed 2 beats of the right hand on the downbeats and the ands, followed by 2 more beats of check, and then 2 beats of the left hand on the E's and U's. All right, and we're going to play that whole section twice. Okay, so the 2s will sound like this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? Now, for the 1 section, we're going to play 1 beat of check, followed by 1 beat of the right hand on the downbeat as well as the and then another beat of check, and then another beat of the E's and U's with the left hand. Okay? And we're going to do that whole section 4 times. Right? So the 1 section will sound like this. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay? So that's each one of the sections throughout the 4-2-1 formula for this exercise. What I'm going to do now is put it all together and play the whole thing for you at 100 beats per minute with the metronome. Okay? So if you have snare drum or pad and sticks around that you want to grab, go ahead and do that. Let's play it together. Here we go. This is at 100 beats per minute, top to bottom. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so that's the exercise. This is a great one for both your sound quality as well as your timing, okay? So what you want to be focusing on as you play this is making sure that every single note sounds the same between your right hand and your left hand, okay? You don't want your right hand louder than your left hand, you want your left hand louder than your right hand, okay? It should be a monotone volume throughout the entire exercise so that you can work on consistency of sound quality and tone, alright? Now, the other thing that's really good for, like I said, and what's in the title of the exercise, is the timing aspect of this, right? A lot of people and a lot of drummers really struggle with, offbeat notes or rhythms, okay? So playing those E, E, 1, rhythms can really throw people off, right? By playing this exercise a lot with a metronome and tapping your foot on the downbeats or counting out loud will really help you gain a better understanding of how those offbeats work and how they relate to the downbeats and how they relate to the pulse, right? The more you practice that, the more you have that ingrained into your brain and your playing, the better you're going to be at syncopation and all the offbeat stuff that you're working on with the drum set or any rudimental snare drum piece or whatever you're drumming. Having that offbeat security is really beneficial. Okay, so this is a great exercise to start developing that. And in future episodes, I'm going to teach you a number of different timing exercises that will really help you improve your timing altogether. Okay, so start with this one. This is a great exercise to develop your timing and tone quality. Like I said, have fun with it. And as always, thank you so much for checking this out. And I will see you in the next episode of Snare Drum TV.